Hi, this is Cindy King, coming to you with another daily video. Now I've got a question for you today. Which is easier for you to wrap your head around? Is it $20,000 or $138.33? Well, if you're like me, the $138.33 sounds a little bit better than, oh, Cindy, you owe $20,000. I can make more sense out of $138.33 for the next 3 years than I can somebody telling me you owe $20,000. That just overwhelms me. Well, whatever your student loan debt amount is, or for that matter, any debt amount, it can be very intimidating and overwhelming if you look at that full amount of the debt. So, how can you make that amount seem a bit more manageable? The best thing to do is to break it down into more manageable amounts. Let's take an arbitrary amount of $20,000. Again, this amount is only to be used as an example. If I look at that amount, I would be overwhelmed. Matter of fact, I am overwhelmed with it. Let's, for example, then divide that into a 3-year amount. We're now looking at $6,666.67 per year. Well, that's still pretty big, so I like to take it down even smaller. And so I'm going to divide that by 12, giving me a monthly payment of $555.55. Well, that's still pretty big, because that means that you're going to be paying $555.55 per month for the next 3 years. Well, take that one step further and divide that by the number of times you get paid per month. If you do that, if you get paid weekly, it would mean that each week you would pay $138.33 toward your student loan debt. If you got paid bi-weekly, then you would pay $277.77 every other week. Again, this is making the amount of $20,000 much easier to manage and much easier for us to wrap our head around. So something you really want to do when you're talking about your student loan debt, even though it's a full amount of whatever the dollar amount is, it's much easier for you to break it down into smaller, manageable parts. Now, if you want to learn how I blog and get paid for it to help me pay off my student loan debt, I urge you to join me and use the blogging platform that I'm using. I invite you to view the video on the right of my blog and then click on the button below and just say, "Yes, Cindy, I'm in."